Yes, friends. In the next video, we will with using of particular value. For example, value it's mean that combo box. In the previous session, we have a discuss label, option button, checkbox. Now, in the developer tab in the Excel file, we have to use the combo box with using of Excel file. We want to discuss here. With using of combo box, we want to share the multiple data. Yes, combo box, it's mean that list box and combo box, two boxes are available. List box, you have to select the multiple value at the same moment, and combo box, you have to select only one value. So on the both the places, this will be, you have to understand. For example, we want to write down some data. For example, we have some data for winter, and here is a summer, right? Here is a footwear, winter footwear. We have a campaigning advantage. Campaigning, we have to create a campaigning type the data. Outer clothing, and here is a extra. We want first create the data, then after applicable from the value. Here we will write down warm winter boots. Here we will write down cook goods walking shoes. If it is summer, if it is winter. Now outer clothing, we want to write down and here we will write down extra. I will write down balls, heads, and here is a sunscreen. And bathing suits. Here is the second value, right? First value and the second value. Here our data. Now we want to data on the basis of this one. First we have a created combo box. On the basis of combo box, we want to create this all the matching outer clothing. And here is the extras value. You can create your own project on the basis of text box, label, checkbox, combo box, and the submit button. All the extraordinary buttons you can use here. We can only for using 4 option here. So we can not understand other options, but when we are reach with that option, we can understand that option. Developer tab, then go for the insert, then go for this combo box. For example, here is a combo box, right? You know about that all the object is coming from upper left side, upper side in Excel file. So make sure that all the data is coming from the upper side. At that time, you have to clear idea about the particular functionality. So make sure that if you want to add the particular functionality, at that time, you want to add it. Now, I want to add the winter and summer value in this combo box. Then right click this value. This is move here, copy here and cancel here. Then again right click here, form controller, input range this value, winter and summer. Winter and summer is 2 values, and cell link, if it is winter, if it is summer, then cell link is this. Drop down line is 8 if it is protection, properties, alternative text. If you want to use any alternative text, you can use this. Now I'm shifting here this button so I can watch it easily. Now if this winter, then you can see this value is 1. If it is summer, the value is 2. If I am showing this value is not here, then what can I do? Go for the home tab, then number format, more number of format. Then go for the custom format and write down 3 dots here. Then this value you cannot show it. Yes, definitely this value you can show in the formula bar. Yes, this is true. This all the value will be showing the formula bar. But yes, in this manner you cannot show this value on this one. Now, if you want to use this summer 3 dots value, you don't want to 3 dots. And okay, this value. Now you can see this particular functionality. Now you have to particular data with this functionality, 3 dots values with the extraordinary functionality. Footwear, outer clothing, and extra this value. This is footwear, this is outer clothing, and this is extra value. You have to put out this value in every places. Right? Footwear, outer clothing, and this extra value. Now, if I'm select here winter, all the winter footwear value is coming. If I'm select here summer, then all the summer value is coming. Now, how I can do it? I can do index formula. This is your array, first and second, winter is your first. Then which one value is coming here? Here is your row number. And column number is 1. Right? Summer, if it is summer, then good walking shoes is here, footwear. Then warm winter boots is here. C4 to E6, C4 to E6 value. So what is your error? The error is that winter and summer is in first and second line. So your array is different in this parts of parameters. Your array is particularly this one, your array. Then now good working shoes, because if I'm selected whole the value, footwear, out clothing, and extra value, we want to select this. So the line number is extra, adding this value. If it is extra plusing this value, so now you have to clarity about the footwear, outer clothing, extra value, you have to plusing this value. So this is plus this value, good clothing. If it is F4 this value, because this value it cannot be changed. Here is a waterproof jackets and here is a sunscreen bathing shoes. So now you have to clear idea about this one, good walking shoes, waterproof, and this one. Now if I'm select here winter, for example, now you can see here warm winter's boots, warm jackets, and clothes. If you are select the summer, then your shoes value will be different value. Now you have to clear idea about the data, how to select this drop down box. On the basis of drop down box, you want to select this value. So if you don't want to use this one, winter, then value is changed, and summer its value is changed. Now if you don't want to this, you can go for the custom, so no one value, otherwise says you want to get this color is white. If the color is white, you can see here footwear, outer clothing, extra this value from this one. So footwear, outer clothing and extra value it will become. So now make sure that if you want to use this value on the basis of footwear, outer clothing, extra this value, you have to use this, right? This is called as a drop down box, winter and the summer. If you want to create this value, you create it. If you want to don't create this value, don't create it. So now make sure that you want to create this value. On the basis of this value, we want to create a easily form. Now, this is a user control. For example, I will create a hold the form. If I am going from the developer tab, this is developer tab, insert, label, this is your label, copy and paste. This is label number 1 also. I will create another label. This is username, this is password. For example, here we will create a text box. This is a checkbox. If you want to create a text box, this is AB value here. Text box 1 and text box 2. Label 1 and label 3 value. Right? This is label 1, this is label 3. 1 and 3 value. Now, if I want to here this is username and this is password. Yes. Here I am write down here. Username and here is a password. Right? First is username, second is password. Your username and your password both the value. If a property then link up cell, for this link up cell is K1. Text box 1, write down K1 value and okay. From text box 2, property, password character is star, and here is L1. First cell is L1, second cell is K1. Right? Insert, then create a shape. If you want to create the shape, then it's okay. Otherwise, as one create a combo box also. So we have to clear idea about this one. This is a combo box. Here we will write down the label value. Right click, edit text, and here we will write down department. Username is here, password is here, and department value is here. Insert, Then if you want to write down anything, input range, for example, I will write down here department, account department, marketing department, and the sales department. You have two different departments, right? If you want to go for the design mode, if you want to write something, if you want to write here something, here we will not create this range. This one is your range. Cell link is S1. If three criteria is completed, if three criteria is completed, then show the messages here. If password is ABC, password is particular, you want to write 1 2 3, here is value is sales, I'll use a table ABC. Three criteria is matching from this value, right? Then you want to put out the salary figure. So here we will write down the any value. Value will be your salary. If K1 value equal to ABC, if L1 value equal to 1 2 3, and if here is a sales, if it is sales, then link of cell is 1, S1 equal to 1. Three criteria match this three criteria. Then his salary is 15,000, 1,50,000. Otherwise else, the value is 1,30,000. If the first criteria, second criteria is not followed, then 1,60,000. If third criteria ABC is not followed, you can see here the bracket color. One by one bracket is completed. At that time, color value it will be changed. If it will be changed, then you can see value format it will be changed. So now make sure that every value will be used for your site, then it will be usable. Now make sure that every one value will be usable. Last bracket is completed. Here the value is ABC. For example, your criteria 1 is not followed. It means that sales is not followed. Marketing, then value is 1,60,000. If accounting, the same value. Here it's the value is QWE. Then you can see here the value is 1,90,000. So now make sure that every one value it will be changeable. At that time value it will be changed. So now make sure that if you want to use this value, you have two particular criteria. First criteria, second criteria, third criteria. You want to go for the different criteria on this basis. So make sure that if this value is matched, otherwise else if this value is not matched, If the password is not matched, for example, then the value is this one, 1,90,000. Then 3 value is matched and 3 value is not matched, then value is this one, 1,90,000. If second criteria is not followed, then this one value is 1,60,000. This one is your value. 3 criteria is follow and 3 criteria is not follow. This is particular criteria with all the condition. By default, all the value it will be same on every places. We cannot change the value. So if you want to use here A, B, C, password is 123 and department is a sales department. So now you can see here both the value it will be converted into the different layout, right? So if you want to use in both the format, both the layout in a particular position, it will be usable. So now make sure that if you want to use this types of user form also, this type of create a option button also. So you can create this option button with this data file. Here we will write down alternate text. Alternate text is mean that if value is alternative selected from this value. If you want to view code, then you can view code is, but we cannot write the any code. So at that time, we cannot writing the any coding part. So now make sure that our one data with this file is particularly use the combine the value on the combine the data. So make sure that every data with this combined value you can create it. Okay friends, thank you.